Hello again, welcome to another edition of Crop Life Retail Week. Paul Schrimpf here, back with Eric Sfiligoj after a huge trip last week, which you'll talk a little bit about in a bit.
Yes.
We wanted to bring up, I'm wearing the InfoAg colors today. After it took a lot of cajoling to get this out of Quentin Rund. I think he just got tired of me asking, so he just gave me a shirt.
Oh, okay.
But anyway,
yeah. I could use a shirt too, Quentin, please.
Send it to 37733 Euclid Avenue. A couple of things to mention. One is I think we're still in the throes of booth-based sales. The program committee's been meeting. There's one more meeting this week, I believe, in terms of putting the program together. We're also working on the Precision Ag Awards of Excellence. We're going to be pushing in the next couple of months to get nominations. They're due on May 15th. So there's still a couple of months to do that, but we're going to get busy real soon. So I think now in the next 3 weeks is the time to nominate that individual. We give away 4 awards every year. The nominees are honored at the InfoAg conference during a special ceremony. We provide complimentary registration and a hotel night for the winners. So and it's really a terrific honor. And we're somewhere around 50 folks that we've honored over the past now a decade. So. It's really a great program. We encourage you to participate. It's sponsored by the Precision Ag Institute and their supporting partners. So if you want more information on that, it's on precisionag.com, the website. If you get our email newsletter, you'll see it. You will have seen it, and we'll see it in upcoming newsletters as we progress over the next couple of weeks, because it's really a cool award, very important, and we're all gearing up for InfoAg. It's very exciting.
Very good.
So what do you got?
What do I got? Well, as Paul mentioned last week, I spent the entire week in the nice state of California. Was there primarily for the 2018 Commodity Classic Show in Anaheim. And Paul, over the 3-day event, they had about 8,000 folks come through the halls of the Anaheim Convention Center. Lots to see there, lots of new products, which we'll be talking about in the magazine coming up here in our April edition of Crop Life. But just a few high points, Paul. John Deere, of course, still celebrating 100th anniversary of tractors. They had an old Model A in their booth at the Commodity Classic, and I know next week, I think it is, they're planning to have a little celebration in Waterloo, Iowa. And you had mentioned they're going to do something later this summer as well, correct?
Yes. That might be just for me, though.
Okay. Very good.
I don't know.
You are special. One of the other things, of course, to see at Commodity Classic, Corteva or Teva. It was being pronounced both ways, so someone please send me an email with the correct.
Corteva.
Is it Corteva?
It's Corteva.
Okay,
yes.
Corteva. They had their logos at their booth and in the media room at the show, color blue, of course. But everyone there was excited about the prospects that the new combined company name will offer going forward. And finally, of course, everyone was at the meeting to see and hear what the Secretary of Agriculture, Sonny Perdue, had to say. And for, of course, all the growers wearing the Farmers for NAFTA buttons, Sonny had this to say.
Hear me clearly, all of you. I want to say I will not, I have not, and will not support any policies in this country that diminish the demand, undermine RFS, and are harmful to our agricultural producers. I will not.
So that's what Sonny Perdue had to tell the folks who were attending Commodity Classic 2018, Paul.
Well, I mean, it's good. It's good that Sonny's saying this. I think it's when you look at the administration of the past, EPA really had the upper hand in the relationship. It should be way more balanced than it had been, in the past administration. So hopefully Sonny does get that voice, and he's able to express it for the U.S. farmer, and it's a little more of an even-handed, if not more balanced, toward the USDA in terms of representing the farmer. There's a lot of issues, and I know NAFTA is something that's on everyone's mind. Even back here at home while you guys were in Anaheim, it was the press releases and the commentary was coming in about the desperate need to make sure that we're not getting in a trade war that somehow harms agriculture. So we shall see.
Yeah, and so one other thing to share, of course. Also California related, found out this week a federal judge has ruled, granted an injunction against the state of California. So its labeling requirement as a part of Proposition 65, listing glyphosate as a potential hazardous product, is now on hold. The National Wheat Growers Association was the main plaintiff in this lawsuit, and they basically said that this is a nice win for them, keeping the state of California from forcing growers and manufacturers from labeling a product as potentially hazardous when the science shows that it probably isn't. So, of course, there'll probably be some appeals on this, Paul, so we'll be following it going forward. But at the moment, Prop 65 is not an issue.
Interesting. Well, I mean, yeah, but they don't give up easy in California.
No, they don't.
So, we'll see. Well, that's it for this edition of Crop Life Retail Week. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.